is going on, guys? So I've been wanting to make this video for a while. I've been excited about making it. Finally get to make it. First off, pardon the curtains. I'm traveling from Dallas to Virginia. I'm staying in Nashville in a hotel. Those are the curtains that came with the room. So they're ugly and they're an eyesore, but gotta work with what I got, right? So what's this video about? This video is about my very first camera that I owned. Now, this isn't the camera that I initially owned. I bought it again. Normally don't buy off of eBay, but I found one, camera and a lens for like 20 bucks, so I scooped it up. I was missing that camera. I wanted to have it just mainly for sentimental reasons, because it was the first camera that I owned when I started photography school. And yeah, I sold it back in the day. I ended up getting a Canon Elan 7E for Christmas, and then I sold this camera, and I wish I would never have sold it. I wish I would have held on to it. Still have the Canon, but I wanted this camera. So what camera is this? This camera is the Pentax ZX50. This was the first camera that I owned in photography school. So why did I get this camera? When I was a senior in high school, I took a photography class, and they loaned us cameras during the year. And I think the majority of the cameras that were loaned out to us were like Canon AE1s and Pentax K1000s, and I end up with the Pentax K1000, all manual film camera, and that's what I shot with for the year. And so when I got into college and decided to take photography classes, I'd already shot with Pentax. I knew Pentax, so I was like, what the heck, why not go with Pentax? So this is the camera that I got, the Pentax ZX50. It's a super cheap entry-level camera. That's why I got it, because I could afford it. But yeah, there's no bells and whistles. It's does have automatic functions. So as you can tell, you've got the manual mode, you've got the aperture priority, shutter priority, and then you've got you can set the ISO and change the ISO, and then you've got the auto settings. You've got you've got a smiley face, you've got a picture of a person, you've got the mountains, you got a flower, and then the action. I've never used those on this camera. Then right here you have single shot, then you have multi-shot. Not sure how many frames per second that you get, but I'm sure it's not a lot. And then you have a self-timer mode right there. So let me let's see how fast it shoots. I don't even remember. So not that fast. Okay, well actually, let's see. Let me put it in manual and then bump up the I'll bump up the shutter speed like super fast. We'll see how fast. Shutter speed's at 2,000th of a second. Let's see. Okay, so that's about as fast as it goes, however fast that is. So yeah, it's not a super fancy camera, no bells and whistles, but it feels really good in the hand. It feels like I'm holding like a Fuji mirrorless. That's about the size that I feel like I'm holding. It's something I can compare it to. I had the XT10. I want to say it's probably a little bit bigger than the XT10. But yeah, and the focus is not super fast, but it's fast enough. It gets the job done. Kind of hunts a little bit. Yeah, kind of hunts, but yeah, it gets the job done. So, anyways, I put a couple of rolls of film in this camera, and I'm gonna share those images with you. But yeah, I did when I was in photography school. I did quite a bit of photography with this camera, and I sure am glad that I have it back in my possession. I'll probably use it from time to time. I like the way it feels in the hand. And as you guys know, I do shoot film, so I'll probably use it from time to time. This is just the kit lens. It's a 35 to 80. What is it? I think it's a 4.0 to 5.6. It's not a constant aperture, but it'll get some decent results. I like to see what I can get with a different lens, maybe more of a portrait type lens or whatever. But anyways, all right, that's it. That's the quick review explanation of this camera, what it means to me, and roll the photos.